You all welcome back to today news. It's a very wonderful day. Today is 1st of March 2026. So according to what is happening and the things that is going on in USB government, so Rozay, you have said and you have made a very powerful statement. So I would like you to watch the video to the end. According to what he said here, he said, I am ready to leave USB government if Ngozi Orabueze not following Biafran template. So concerning the allegation about Ngozi Orabueze concerning Simon Ekpa, where Ugo 247 is claiming that is laying allegation against Ngozi Orabueze about extraditing of Simon Ekpa. So in this video, he have now come out to explain a lot of things concerning what is going on and what he knows about it. And any day Ngozi Orabueze is trying to do something out of the point, that he will change his tactics and they do otherwise. So as you're about to watch, like, subscribe, and make sure you share the video to go and let others see. So let others see things happening in Biafra land and what is going on in Nigeria, because if you can see very well, this issue of planning and allegation, deep inside it, there is a plan and there is a pay deal in it. Some of all those things is caused by the government of Nigeria. So once they paid you money or once you collect some bribe, then you start talking a lot of things and a lot of things. Well, we are here to give you the first information and how it is going and how everything is happening, both inside and outside of the country. Try to watch it to the end for you to understand things going on in Biafra, in Biafran government, and in things happening around Nigeria.
My name still remains Rozay. All right. Some days ago, there was something I heard on the internet which was not okay by me, and it's from one of our brothers that I respected so much. And this is the reason why I may leave the United States of Biafran government and all of that. And then, I've often told Biafrans, anytime I come across anything that the government would do, or rather are doing, that is not suitable to me and is not suitable to Biafrans, I will come here and expose it. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. I will come here to expose it. And there was a vital point that was made by someone in which I respect so much. And then that person said a lot about the cabinet members. And I said, oh, this is the opportunity I'm waiting for to come. And I think I have seen it. When I told Biafrans that any time that I see that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, our Deputy Prime Minister, is not following templates again, not following the lines of Biafrans, I'm going to come here to say it the way it is. I don't hide my own. I don't hide my feelings, and I will never hide my feelings. Now, I'm going to start by saying this. After, I'm going to give this person, let's just say 1 month from March, to bring out everything he knows. If he doesn't, then he should forever keep his mouth shut. If you don't know what to say, you keep quiet. If you don't know what to tell us, then you go and behave yourself. Some days ago, I was on the internet, seems to be like yesterday, and I saw Ugo 247, and I'm here to discuss about what Ugo 247 said. And this is the same reason why I said, I'm going to leave this government. And I'm going to state it categorically clear. I don't hide my own feelings. I will never hide my own feelings. And I will never see evil and condone it. And I want to tell this same person that I was trained. I was trained by a man who taught me all I know today. And that is my father. I was given the highest discipline that I almost thought about taking my father's life because of the way he was treating me. But there was no way, because he is the top general where he was serving. No way. The kind of punishment I received, and that has given me the wisdom that I had today. And I will forever praise my father. I will forever thank him for what he did to me, because today, in his absence, I don't smoke, I don't drink. I don't smoke, I don't drink. You can never see me drink anything that have alcohol. You can never see me put cigarettes in my mouth. He's not here. But when I remember the torture, the pains I went through, how he tried to control me, that I was thinking that he was being wicked to me, I will give glory to God, and I want to come back through that man again if I reincarnate. And this is the reason why I said this. Now, Ugo 247 mentioned something that is very significant, very, very important, that Biafrans must know. He said, Pharmacist Diane, hold that very well. You know, when I tell you people about Ugo 247, I never wanted to do any video concerning Ugo 247. I never wanted to talk about him because he's a man that I respect so much. So, in other words, I am well cultured. I respect elderly people, and I respect them for who they are and for what they stand for, and for what they believe in. Came out yesterday and said the Pharmacist Diane, the Accountant General of the whole United States of Biafra. You know, she's an accountant. So all the money that Biafrans are donating to Biafran government to protect Biafran land, she is in charge of it. Okay? Not Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. In collaboration with Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, the Deputy Prime Minister of the whole United States of Biafra, 40 United States of Biafra as we stand, are planning seriously to extradite Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister. I had it yesterday. And that is the reason why I said my time is up in this government. Now, let me now say this. I told Biafrans initially, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, she's not a robot. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, she has been doing and following the template of the United States of Biafran government according to how Prime Minister Simon Ekpa laid it down. I don't know the template, but from what she was doing and what she has been doing up to today, or rather up to the date I discovered what Ugo 247 said, I don't think she has done anything wrong. We are all human. We are bound to make mistakes, even when we speak, even in our actions. Sometimes we see all those mistakes, but she's a woman. Maybe but this one, where Ugo talk, bro, I said again, I'm going to leave USB if Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, I discover any evil about her. Bro, I respect you so much, and I love every of your ideologies. You see this one where you talk about Dr. Ngozi Orabueze and Pharmacist Diane. You have to prove it, because this is a very weighty allegation. And so when you prove it to Biafra, this is the reason why I'm going to leave United States of Biafra, because nobody plays with this kind of stories. Nobody jokes with this kind of news. It's a very weighty allegation. Pharmacist Diane and Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, they are doing everything possible, humanly possible, to make sure that Simon is extradited to the Nigerian government, to Nigeria. And that is what, and now this is it. You must bring evidence, and if you don't bring those evidence, you must bring evidence, you must prove it to Biafrans, because this is their prime minister. It is not because prime minister cannot speak for himself, then every Dick and Harry will come and start lying on what is not. You must, as a matter of urgency, that is why I'm going to give you till March, ending of March. You must, in fact, if there is any recorded tape that you've got, how you got the evidences, how the plan got leaked, you must come to tell it to Biafra. You don't need to wait for ending of next month. As I am speaking, Ugo 247 should be tagged. You must, as a matter of urgent, come to spill this to Biafrans. We need to know this evil plan that Pharmacist Diane and Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is doing to extradite Simon Ekpa. Very weighty allegation. Some of you don't know the weights in some of these things that people spill. And that is why I will continue to tell you, Ugo 247, I respect you a lot. I respect you a lot. Sometimes when I am on my live broadcast on Facebook, people will be writing like that stupid Ugo 247, Rozay. I don't even mention. I see them, I see it, I don't mention it. I see it, I don't mention it. I will never mention your name. But you see this one where you talk. If you don't come to tell us how these things happened, give us evidences on how this thing happened. Give us the insight that you know about the leak update of this thing, how you got it. Because these allegations cannot be swept under the carpet. Biafra should hold me accountable for everything I'm saying today. That I have often said, anytime I see that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is against Simon Ekpa and Joko, that is when I will stand against them. I will just stand against them completely, and I will tell Biafra, you see this woman called Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, she's an evil person. She's not a good person. She's working against the interests of the whole Biafrans. That is Dr. Ngozi Orabueze for you. Now that these allegations has peeled up, now that Ugo 247, the reason why I am mentioning Ugo 247 boldly today is because I respect him a lot, and I respect him so much. But you see this allegation, you must prove it to Biafrans. You know, when they called Tinubu a drug lord, when they said Tinubu attended Chicago State University and graduated, you know what they did? David, what is his name again? This guy, journalist in America, went and David Udenyi went to dug up every evidences against the drug lord, that they even discovered that the drug lord he forfeited over $450,000 in restitution for his drug trafficking, in stopping some other things about that. You know, when they arrest you and then maybe you want to flee the country, or you're not close by, or they arrest you and they say, okay, you will serve so sentence, or you forfeit so things that you have. You know, so evidences were pointing directly to Tinubu, that Tinubu carried drugs in America, and even went as far as, when he was arrested, forfeited so amount of money in America. The evidences are there. And now when they now said, oh, Tinubu is a graduate, the first person who came to say, no, we are going to investigate this, was Reno Omokri. The guy that speaks from the both side of his mouth came out to tell the world that Tinubu never attended Chicago State University. And they went to do their investigation. And the investigation came out that Tinubu actually attended Chicago State University as a man, but there was never a record of him leaving that Chicago State University. And to further implicate himself the more, Tinubu graduated as a woman. So that's to tell you that Tinubu never entered that school that he claimed that he entered. But when money started changing hands, the same Reno Omokri came out to tell you and I that Tinubu graduated from that school, that Tinubu is a good man. Now, I don't want to believe, if evidences that Simon Ekpa, that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, Pharmacist Diane, the cabinet members are planning these things against Simon, and you are not able to bring evidence to Biafrans to see. Ugo 247, this is what I'm going to be thinking about you. That you are a liar, a deceiver, a deceitful person, and as old as you are, you don't know what you want for yourself as a man. And you took your time to lay curses on Pharmacist Diane, and the people surrounding them in that cabinet that are joint head to extradite Mazi Simon Ekpa. If that evidence is not being brought out, I will understand that you have compromised completely. It's either that the Nigerian government has contacted you to fight them, or you have a reason why you are doing this nonsense. I wouldn't call it nonsense because you must point out those evidences you have. Like now, I have challenged Ogechukwu Nkere. Me, Rozay. People said, oh, Rozay, you are lying that Ogechukwu Nkere. Adadio Ramma said it in our studio. So few who listen to the rubbish he says. That Rozay and Asiasi, this is the same Adadio Ramma that told us that Peter Mba paid Ogechukwu Nkere. I said it first, and she went, and I don't know how she got the information, and she said, oh yes, and then after some time, they started denying it because money has changed hand. And I stood my ground. I said, Ogechukwu Nkere, sue me for defamation. It's sure for me. What did I tell you? Sure for me. I will prove it to you. I will prove it to you that the Nigerian state, Peter Mba, paid you to destroy the Declaration of Independent State of Nigeria in conjunction with the whole five governors of the Southeast and the presidency and the Fulanis. I, Rozay, will prove it to you. So, Ugo 247, in order for me to have completely given you this respect that you must aim from me and from the whole Biafrans, you must prove to us the evidences pointing at these two people. You must prove to Biafrans the evidences pointing to these two people that they want to extradite Simon Ekpa. If not, then you know that I will know that you're a very shameless man. You don't know when to talk. Lack of education has destroyed you. If that is the truth, if that is the truth, if you have anything, you don't need to wait for tomorrow. You people are so, you have this zeal of destroying Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. I'm not saying that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is not a bad woman. No. All I'm saying is give us that evidence, and I will. In fact, if you hear me say good thing about Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, no say no be my papa born me. If you no say what till you they talk, sure for you, bring them to social media. I've been waiting for like over 8 months for you to come and destroy Dr. Ngozi. I mean, more than 8 months now, 10 months. For you to come and destroy Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Tell us what you know that we don't know. You know a lot because you sat in the cabinet with them. You do secret meeting with them. Those things that Biafrans does not know. Come and tell it to us. And then we stop following her. Not they are planning. How are they planning to extradite Simon Ekpa? That is what you must prove to Biafrans before your respect can remain. I know they talk my own, they hide them. You don't touch us for where you pay us. See, I like to be on the moving train. I like to be on the right track of everything I do. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, she's a thief. We all know. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, she's a terrorist. No problem. Give us evidence of these things that you're saying. That one is not my business. So the evidence of she and pharmacist Diane, because there might have been a leaked conversation when they are discussing this thing. There might have been a recorded interaction when they are discussing these things of extradition. We cannot be living on hearsay. And you people are going deeper, tearing what Simon Ekpa did in the public. I want to ask you people that went to Finland. Some people are fighting Dr. Ngozi Orabueze for reasons best known to them. Now, for those of you who went to Finland, please, when you people went to Finland, is it that the Adeboye that came there for crusade, that you people went and then praised God? Or is it Oyedepo that came, they were hosting crusade in Finland? So is it Bishop... although this one is late, or rather, is it Dominion City Pastor Reverend David Obuenyi that came to Finland on that day. What did you people go to do in Finland? What happened in Finland? Were you people going there for crusade? Did you go and host crusade there? Did you go to hold crusade there? What did you people go to Finland to do? And if you people has gone to Finland to go and clap, darling Jesus, oh my darling Jesus, you are a wonderful Lord. Come and tell the public. Enough of this nonsense coming from these animals that have nothing in their brain. You went to Finland to do what? What did you go to Finland to do? Every time, Ngozi, terrorist, and this your allegation must be proven. Must be proven that they are planning to extradite Mazi Simon Ekpa, Ngozi Orabueze, and pharmacist Diane. Nonsense people. You see them lying up and down because of money. Lying, pushing us backwards. This Obodo Ibo, where una day now, na Papa house. Are you people not tired of the code? Are you people not tired of the way you are living from hand to mouth here? Can any one of you boast that you have $100,000 in your account in this country? Useless, hopeless black people. That is how Adan Diochu will start lying. Then the one in, is it Chicago? That old fool. That old idiot that has given birth to 10 times children of my age, coming to lie to the public. Coming to lie to the public. That Ngozi. What did this woman, Ugo 247 has been shouting about Dr. Ngozi Orabueze since he left the cabinet? Since he left the cabinet, what did this woman do wrong? What did she do wrong? Painting this woman evil when she's not. You are now accusing them. You are now putting up a slander on them, telling Biafrans, pharmacist Diane, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze are planning the extradition of Simon Ekpa. And that is where you want Biafrans to come and love you, to come and follow you. Give us the reason, evidence of what you are saying. You don't have. Why are you people this evil? I weep when I see things like this online. It pains me that people that will start fighting together to make sure we achieve one goal are going this route. Do I know Dr. Ngozi Orabueze? Oh God, some of you that were in the meeting the day I went to do she doesn't even know who the hell I am. My freedom is what I'm fighting for. My own freedom, my children's freedom. I may not be here tomorrow. Can they travel to their father's house, father's homes? And you people are making Biafran land unbearable to go. Keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in bondage, and Simon tried to tear Dr. Ngozi Orabueze down. Odogu ni na enwele egbu chichicha anafa. Tinyezie ni ishi. Kono mano na ya hada. Why are you people this heartless? Why are you people this wicked? What is wrong with our people? How much is this thing that you are using to joke with people's life? How much is involved that you cannot make? How much that is involved that requires you to lie against another human being? And tomorrow they will tell us that are elderly people my foot. Elderly people that don't respect the rule of law. Elderly people that don't want to respect themselves. Children will play and roll them to the mud. Liars, deceivers, betrayers. Ngozi. Oh, Ngozi want to extradite Simon. You must prove this to us. You go 247. You must prove how you got this information to Biafra, and I will love you the more. My father cannot finish training me the way he trained me, and people will want me to believe in their idiocy. I was well trained. I respect who respect themselves. I give honor to those who honor are due. Now people like you, riffraffs, I respected you enough and a lot. But coming through this route, I will expose Ngozi for how many years, how many months? And you want us to believe and stand on your idiocy? Don't you know you are making a fool of yourself the more? You must present. I don't want to rain curses or insult on you, sir. I want you to prove it to Biafrans, and I will draw. If you see me agitating again, if you see me talking about this agitation again, if you prove this thing to the world and to Biafrans, you don't play with Biafrans' soul. You don't play with our conscience. You don't play with our mind. You don't. Any man who fails to, I don't know, maybe you people were not expecting that Biafra should come. Maybe, so from what I'm seeing, I'm just seeing that none of you believe that Biafra will even come. None of you. Shameless people. You are here washing bomb. You are here cleaning gutters. You are here doing cleaner. Something that you cannot do in your father's house. You are here carrying blocks from ground to the top. Something you cannot do in your hometown. And you're proud of it. That's why you're fighting Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. That is why you must fight Simon Eber. That is why everybody must run away from you people, because you know too much. Please expose those things that you know. Tell me the way I am. Don't start telling, I will expose you. Expose him. Expose her, rather. Wicked and hopeless people. Wicked people. Wicked people. Expose Ngozi Orabueze. Expose her. Let Biafra know where they are standing. Because Ngozi Orabueze and Pharmacist Diane cannot drag all the whole Biafran to the river. And you're watching things go bad. Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, she's evil. No problem. I accept, oh. Give us proof. Prove it to us. Prove it to us. Prove it to us. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu proved himself to the world. Even challenging the government of Nigeria. If what I'm saying is a lie, come, prove this to us. I will prove it to you. If you think that Buhari is not dead, I'm going to prove it to you that he's dead. And Mazen Nnamdi Kanu went on to prove that Buhari was dead. And so, oh, you think I'm lying, right? And they never brought that up in their courts. If you people notice. Ezioku na akwoto. Ona ha abago. All the Buhari that they were doing, that they were saying is Buhari. Why didn't Buhari come and say, you said I'm a dead man, right? Now this is me. This is me. And this is how you people will continue to destroy all what our effort is going down. And then you will come and tell the world that Ngozi is eating your money. How much really do you have that Ngozi is eating? Tomorrow now will be the topic of the day. Because this is the simple truth. You are toying with Biafran's emotion. You think that you are doing yourself a favor? You said you resign. Why don't you go and sit your ass down and watch how things unfold? If there is anything going wrong, you give ideas, you will give your support. Say, no. Biafrans, Ngozi is going towards this way. That thing she said, let us look at it. No, that is not you. Oh, Ngozi, she and Dr. Pharmacist Diana, I respect her so much. Onye tinye onwe in the position of insult. We will insult you. We don't care. Wonderful woman. Please, you have to prove this to us. And I will resign. Anything, I will come and go against United States of Biafran government. This is me telling you. I don't fear any bagger. The last they could do is to assassinate me. That is the only thing. I don't fear you. Who you be, where I would fear you now? Just like I told somebody in this company some days ago. Bro, if you take more shit, if you throw more shit at me, I'll throw it back at you. I don't give a fuck about what you think about me. The only thing is do your job and I do my job. Don't ever bring down your madness to me because I'll put you in your position. You hear me? So when you bring in this nonsense to Biafran, do you know how people are seeing it? Do you know the damages you are doing to Biafrans? Do you know how much people trusted in you? And then you are going this route. Ngozi is this, Ngozi is that. Prove it to us. You must prove these evidences to us, because there might have been a phone leaked conversation. There might have been a phone tapped conversation. There might have been how this thing was in the open, how the plan was in the open. There might have been a document that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze went to Finland to submit against Simon, and you have that evidence and you're hiding it. That means you are evil. You must expose everything, because we are not fighting this government and fighting it, doing it. No, can I say me? No, we are fighting it head on and straightforward. So, Ugo 247, expose what you know about Dr. Ngozi Orabueze to the world. Let us know that she's evil. You lay curse on somebody's generation, and what at the end? What if at the end of the day that person her hand is clean? Don't you know you are finishing your own generation? As a father, I am very mindful of what I say around my children and around other people's children, because any curse you lay on other people negatively will return back to your own children, and you don't know that. And you are an Igbo man. You have lived in Obodo Igbo for how many years, and you don't have sense. It is a pity that I'm hearing this from you. Everything, even this streaming of whatever I'm doing now, Go 247 taught me. And that is why sometimes when people are talking about him, I just keep quiet. I don't say a word. But coming to tell Biafrans, a woman that if that woman is like that, oh boy, expose her. Tell us this is how you got to know. Play it to us. Show us evidence. Inukwa pharmacist Diane you can't be deceiving Biafrans. You can't be hurting our feelings, and the world will keep quiet. Ugo 247, this is getting too much and out of hand. And don't make me believe. This is the last thing I can ever believe about you. They contacted you from the Nigerian government. Don't make me believe that. Don't make me believe that. I told you Nigeria is very, very corrupt. Highly corrupt. What Nigerian government cannot do with money, if they cannot get you, does not exist. I tell you the truth. That is the simple truth. I keep saying it every day here. It doesn't matter who you are. As long as you can talk against this government, they will get at you. If they can bribe American law firm, who are you that they will not bribe you? If they can bribe Finland to take down a man that is fighting for his country and fighting for freedom of Christians, defending Christians, you think they're not going to come for you or bribe you if you're ready to start saying otherwise? You think they're not going to bribe you? You don't know how bad Nigerian government is. You don't know how dangerous they are. These people can bribe the devil himself. I keep saying, you see, one thing you don't understand is Nigeria is a very corrupt country. You see, Nigeria does not understand the international law. And that is why everything that they do, they believe so much in that your mineral resources to use it and bribe, to use it against you. They don't have rule of law. They don't respect humanity. They don't. That is why every Dick and Harry can be bribed in Nigeria. Every human being living on this earth can be bribed in Nigeria. If the former prime minister of this country can come to Nigeria and tell you that Nigeria is one of the safest heaven in the world, what do you think? What do you think? I don't think you people should learn how to think deep. Think deep. A prime minister, he was heavily guarded. He was heavily guarded when it came to Imo State. With military, there is no kind of military that did not, and he came to tell the world that Nigeria is the safest heaven. Why? Because of their mineral resource, because of the money that they're getting from Nigeria, because they are Caucasians. And then you think that people like Ugo 247 cannot be bribed. It is very heartbreaking to see these things coming from such a man. This is a man, anytime I call him, is always available. This is a man, anytime I call him, he doesn't tell me I'm busy. Never tells me I'm busy. Never. And I respect that for sure. I respect him. I respect him. But coming to say that the government, because of anything, the government you voted for, you stood for, you fought for, and then the same people fighting against the man who put up the structure of our declaration, of our freedom. And you didn't give us evidence. I was waiting for you to say, the evidence. Ugo 247 we will protect you. We will fight Ngozi and tear them to the ground. You're coming to tell us that people that declared my freedom are now fighting against a man who laid down the structure. And that's an assumption. And you want me to believe that? Me, Rozay, to believe that? You don't know how prepared we are. Anyway, some of you don't think. The only grace I have in this government is that I voted. I was part of everything. I was part of everything from A to Z. So nobody can come and fool me. Nobody can come and tell me what is not. A government that you started with. So all of you were never there because of the genuity of Simon Ekpa, the genuity of Nnamdi Kanu. You were always there for your selfish gain. Because if I tell you that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is a terrorist, I should be able to prove to you where and who she gave gun and who she has unalived and there is a linked conversation that both of us had. Just like I keep telling you, Ogenkere should sue me for defamation and I will show him. I will expose him. They don't know the kind of network I have. They don't know. They don't. I will expose him to the world. How he collected money for Pitamba and their plan of putting Simon where they are. I will expose them. Very corrupt people. Very corrupt people. Very corrupt. They are these are very corrupt individuals. I don't like to talk about them. Where is Ogechukwu Nkere today? Where are they today? These are the people that was telling you, I want Ngozi Orabueze to know that I am in charge now. Military, stand down. Now those military are going after them. Do you know why? Ogechukwu Nkere gave out all the locations of where those military are. Now they are running helter-skelter. And you want us to do what? To do what? Really, to do what? To come and be clapping, or to be sad. I can't be sad. They messed up. If they had been under USB government, but they were tricked, they were deceived by Ogechukwu Nkere, Ugo 247 supported them. Supported them. That is why a lot, I don't want to say, I don't want to come here and start talking something that will affect Ugo. But this one way in talk about pharmacist Diane, I respect that woman a lot. Many people have come to, many people will still drop. Is it not the other day that they dropped Minister of Defense, Solomon Nkwocha? Did you see Solomon Nkwocha anywhere near social media? Did you? Why is our people this wicked? Why are we this heartless? Why are we this, we are quick to destroy our own? And then this is you who always said that we are too quick. You go said it to destroy our heroes. Now what are you doing? Oh, Simon told you people when you met him in group, in Zoom, that you people should stop fighting yourself, and you are still fighting Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, which means you don't even respect that Simon that you are claiming to love. Ugo, it is very painful that this nonsense is coming from you. And I wouldn't call it nonsense until you prove it to me. You prove it to the world. Don't prove it to me. Prove it to the whole Biafrans that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze was the bad egg. She's a bad egg. And that she's planning with pharmacist Diane to extract. You will prove that to Biafra. Before you can get respect in this Biafra movement again. Within Biafras, you must prove this to Biafras. Prove it. If once you prove it, I will stand shoulder to shoulder with you. What did this woman do wrong? What has she done wrong, if I may ask, Biafra? What did the wrong that she did is that she declared the independent state of Biafra. And they started calling her Fulani. They started calling her all manner of names. They called her every useless names that is on this planet that you can't even imagine that exist. What did Dr. Ngozi Orabueze do wrong? What has she done wrong? None of you have been able to prove to us. Oh, I will expose Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. I will expose, starting from Adadi Oram, I will expose. Up to today. And I keep telling Biafra, any day I see this thing that Dr. Ngozi Orabueze is against Prime Minister, to God, what am I doing there? What am I doing here in USB? If I may ask, what will I be doing? Ngozi Orabueze have not done anything that we know. We no go school, we go give the people we go school space. The people we go school, now then they in power. We will be illiterate. Make day where we did the analyze, arise. Kinda amen arise. Let us arise. I want to go have kinda amen arise. What is all this wickedness all about? You went to Finland and you went there and said you went to for crusade, right? Why is this wickedness? What about it? And then the former wife of our leader, Prime Minister, came out and told you that Simon ever said, protect the mandate. What is the meaning of the mandate? That they called her and then Simon said, send this message to Ngozi Orabueze. She will understand what I'm saying. Tell her to protect that mandate. What is the mandate, I ask you? Fools everywhere. Fools. Mumus. What is the mandate? Useless people. Foolish people. Simon, Bianca, Biasogo, no Simon won't Nigeria. No Simon would Mazen the Canana Hekutezume. They remove Simon. Where is Mazen and the Kano today? Where is that useless woman called Bianca Olu? Where is she? That animal. Where is she? Did you see her? Now she has disappeared from the radar. The government self, you don't get level there anymore. This is Dave Umay's boyfriend, girlfriend. Where Dave Umay they touch him for Nyash. All of them they see him now. These are people, these are your leaders, animals. Crazy fools. You will see them making noise. Now, so you bet. You don't know where you hear the fancy. No bull of Azuluke. Don't have anything in their head. Expose Dr. Ngozi Orabueze so that we will know that we are following her sheepishly. We will know that she's not even worth it. Nothing up till now. Now I will expose Ngozi. Hey, now that you have brought this reason, why me, Rozay, will use and leave Ngozi Orabueze? Prove it to Biafrans. And I will leave. Realistically, I will leave. Like I told somebody, this is London. Jobs, there are jobs, 1,002 million people waiting to hire someone of my qualification. And you should get that into your score because we are well read. Nonsense and hopeless people. You will see them. You say no way, farmer. Bianca Olo, where is she today? Madubugo. Simon. Where is it today? Where are they? Where are all those DOS members? Where are they today? Ijele now is now using Nigerian army to fight their own brothers. These are the people who is telling you now the kind of Simon is evil. Now, it is to give them pathway to show who they are. Now, this is who they are. What do you can you talk? Okay, I Tinishi. Can you talk? I am watching the Fanketi. Let them continue doing that. That is what you people want. You like chaos. Where is chaos? You like it. Aguno na na hekwe. Ekuo you na simba. Hey, you know can the mad in Eku because you hate Dr. Ngozi. May evil not happen to that woman so that you will see you will not and get all biati. For Nigeria to be scared of what is going on now is because of that woman. And I'm surprised how she's fighting Dr. Ngozi. And this is what this man who go 247 must prove to Biafrans. If not, I will forever hate you, and I will never like you again in my life. You must prove to us how that note came out. You must prove to Biafrans. You don't prove it to me. I don't need your this thing. When you prove it to Biafrans, everybody will hear it. Prove to Biafrans how Pharmacist Diane, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, and her cabinet is planning the extradition of Simon Ekpa.
Oh yes. This allegation is a very big allegation. The issue of planning to extradite Simon Ekpa. So, well, all those things that used to happen. Sometimes they used to collect money from the government of Nigeria and start saying, or some of them, they used to be afraid of what may happen to them. So, because the way things is going now and the way everything is moving, some of them, they may be thinking that no hope anymore. So that is the main cause. So some of them they are dropping, some of them they are still there. Well, but the issue of continue to fight or continue to move, and as long as the people they are still there, the spirits and it is ideology, nobody can stop it. No matter what the people do, no matter what the few people do, the main people that started the journey, they have not dropped. They are still there, and they have already sacrificed their life for it, either died or living. They are there. So there is no need of still coming out to say they want to extradite Simon Ekpa, even though they do it. The person who do it, then what type of gain is he going to gain from it? And what gain he will gain, the person will gain from it? So there is no any gain here. Well, I would like your comment down below. What do you think about the whole thing going on in Biafra land and things happening in Nigeria? Like, subscribe, and make sure you share it to go around. Let us see what is really going on. We say thank you for watching.